Hello there guys, it's Blue here back at another video, and today we are going to do what if Deku had Ghost Rider Power Part 8. Hope you enjoy. In the last part, Deku accepted the offer of Endeavor Agency for keeping an eye on the Ida, and now is the day of internship. Deku tried to talk Ida one last time, but Ida don't want to listen and tell him don't worry, and start walking away. At that moment, Deku was sure that Ida will do a big mistake, but Deku don't want to alarm Oraka. Tell her, don't worry, everything will turn out okay. With a smile on his face, Oraka nod and give Deku a kiss and tell him I'm off to my internship, take care. Then Deku walk to Doroki and tell him let's go. The both of them get on the train. Along the way, Todoroki tells Deku, did you see Ida? He's enraged. Deku replies, yeah he is. I think it's because what the hero killer did to his brother, and he's going for revenge. Deku tried to text Ida, but he didn't want to reply. After they arrive at Endeavor Agency, Endeavor sees Deku and get angry at him for what he did say at the sports festival. And the only reason he give him an offer is because he make Todoroki use his fire. But Endeavor don't want to interact to teach Deku. He only will teach his son. Deku feels the same in his head. He don't want to teach me anything good. I will just search for Ida with the power John taught me. He closes his eyes and start concentrating on Ida. After a while he find him and turn to himself. Good, he don't do anything yet. He's with a pro, but to be sure I should keep my eye on him. After Todoroki finished with his dad, he walked to Deku and tell him, what are you doing? Deku tell him he has ability to let him search and track people and see how they are. And now he's tracking Ida and tell him what he's doing. Todoroki tell Deku you should focus on internship. I know my father don't want to teach you. So do you want to spar with me? Deku reply, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, let's spar. And they start sparring, but Deku have the advantage both physically and with his quirk. Deku knows how to control fire almost like Endeavor. He teach it to Todoroki, and both of them become much closer. Plus, Todoroki, when Todoroki is training with his dad, Deku observe Endeavor and try to learn everything he can. Now time skip to the Numu attack. Endeavor and Todoroki and Deku were patrolling the area when the Numu attack. They rush where the attack was and they see the pros fighting the Numus. They start helping them, but Deku stops because he hears that the pro that was with Ida start yelling for him. Deku tried to sense Ida and he found him, and he tells Todoroki to come with him. Ida needs help. The both of them ran toward where Endeavor tried to stop them, but he was busy with the Numus. When they arrive, they see the hero killer is going to finish off Ida. The both of them fire flame at Stain, and they create a huge flame that Stain dodged barely, burning his arm. Ida tells them just stay away of this is his problem. Deku replied is a hero job to matter when he don't belong and help the people, with a smile on his face. When Stain heard this, he smiled at Deku and tell Ida, your friend come here to help you and you only think of revenge. This is not how a hero should be. Ida was shocked to hear this from a villain no less and start crying for what he did. Deku looked at the pro and tell him is he okay. The pro tell him he's okay, but he can't move after getting hit by Stain. Deku start thinking that maybe Stain quirk and tell Todoroki to call help and protect Ida and the pro. Then Deku transforms to his Ghost Rider form and charges at Stain. We try to punch him, but Stain dodges it and try to cut Deku, but the moment the blade hit Deku, it melts, and Stain tried to get away from Deku, but he grabbed his arms and stare at his eyes and tell him to stare inside my eyes. Then he starts screaming, and when he stopped, he passed out. Deku tied Stain up, and the paralysis worn off. Ida and Pro can move, and then Endeavor and Sopros show up. They see Deku dragging an Akashian Stain and say if he's the one who beat Stain. He said yes, and Todoroki helped him. Then they called the cops and ambulance for Ida and the Pro. Ida starts walking to Deku and Todoroki. He bowed down and tells them that he is sorry for what he did. Deku put his hand on his shoulder and tell him, "It's good, Ida, we are friends. We will help you if you want or not." Thank you, the both of you, Deku. Ida replied to Deku. Then the ambulance show up and it picked them up. Deku and Todoroki were not hurt, but they go with them for staying with Ida. Now time skip to the evening. The cop show up and tell them that they're not supposed to go after villains, and the defeated of Stain will go to Endeavor. All of them nod and they look at Deku and tell him he did good. Then he start walking away. Deku looked at Ida and tell him, next time you have a problem, will tell us, okay, with a serious tone. Plus give me your arm. Ida said okay and extended his arm to Deku, and Deku put his hand where Ida is hurt, and it got engulfed with blue flame, and it healed. And tell Ida, after we got out, we will see your brother. Then time skip to hospital room with Ida brother. The three of them walk in the room and they see Ida brothers, and he starts talking to them. Deku introduced himself and tell, I'm Izuku Midoriya and he is Todoroki Shoto. We are friends and classmates of Ida. Ida brother tell them, nice to meet you. Sorry I can't introduce myself properly. You can see my condition. That's why you are here, sir, Deku replied. Then he put his hand on Ida's brother and he got engulfed in blue flame. Then when flame disappeared, Ida's brother was completely healed and he tried to walk. He put his feet on the ground and feel the cold ground. He start crying. Then he start walking to Ida and give him a hug. Ida start crying from joy to see his brother walking again. Then Ida brother walked to Deku and shake his hand and tell him, thank you for healing me. You saved my life. Deku smiled back at him and tell him, I'm glad to be helpful, sir.
So guys, I'm going to stop video right here. Sorry it's a little bit short. The script is a little bit complex than I thought. Plus I'm working on another story. So see you on next part.